Yes, because my Aquarius sister definitely needs this.
Yes.
And let me tell y'all something. Y'all better stop being mean to Kenya in that motherfucking shower.
No,
I don't like you when they be jumping you, friend.
Oh, well, you're not gonna like this season.
I
got you. No, we're cool.
You gotta have her back.
Hey to the people, hey to the people. Child, I guess we're gonna have to start calling it No Chaser TV After Dark because I am in my moo and honey, my phone has just been ringing with all of the drama from the Real Housewives of Atlanta as Kenya Moore hosted an event on Thursday evening at the Kenya Moore Hair Spa. Kenya Moore Hair Spa. And nobody listened to what Meg Thee Stallion said, which was protect Kenya Moore at all costs. Well, maybe it's because she told two people who are no longer on the show. I mean, by the way, does Meg know that Phaedra and Sheree not on the show? Like, is she like binging and now watching? And, because they're not on the show, so there's not much protection they should do or could do. But that's okay because Kenya Moore, as we all know, is a licensed toting gun member. What do you call them? A licensed toting carrying gun owner. So I'm sure she'll be okay. And speaking of guns, child, let's get right into all of this tea. So last evening, Thursday evening, Kenya Moore opened the Kenya Moore Hair Spa, and all of the girls were there. And allegedly something popped out between her and the newbie Brittany Eady, and it got so heated that Brittany allegedly, according to the neighborhood talk, stated that she has guns for bitches like Kenya. Now, this comes after Portia did an Amazon Live, and the Amazon Live stated that basically Kenya Moore was gathering the girls as we played on Happy Hour, but here it is right here.
How is it being around Kenya again? So, let me just say this first. I know that some of you guys were complaining about us spilling too much tea about the new season, but I can't keep it to myself. I like me some Kenya, honey. I like me some twirl. We have been having a good time, and my intentions are to keep it on the up and up, okay? And I believe that is her intention as well. But life be life and friendships be friendshipping, So we're building. We're getting to know each other in a totally different way. And I don't know. It's like good to be able to kiki. So I'm enjoying being around Kenya. She is still Kenya, honey. Okay. She is very much, I don't want to give away too much, but she is, how do you do it when you go, you got to gather? Yeah, she's gathering. Not me, but she's definitely gathering around here. I will say that. Gathering them up, honey. Gathering the children.
Child, well, the people said Kenya Moore was gathering the girls, but I guess the girls gathered their guns and brought it on down to the hair spa and let Kenya Moore know what time it was. This is Brittany Eady, who was a newbie. I mean, I have thoughts, right? Because, she does seem a little amped up in those videos that we saw with her teasing a new season and being coy and very, the new Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm coming for you. There's a lot of tea. And, she's allegedly supposed to be the cousin to Fallon, who we, of course, know was married to Portia Williams' estranged husband, Simon Guobadia, when she was introduced to the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 13. So some people thought that there was an altercation between Fallon and Portia, but Fallon is reported to not have been at the event. So that's not it. And then Media Takeout reported that it was that Kenya posted a bunch of pictures of basically what ends up being revenge porn, I would assume, of Brittany Eady doing, sexual acts, allegedly. You see allegedly down at the bottom? We weren't there. We don't know. Nobody really knows the full tea. But the neighborhood talk has stated that Brittany Eady was overheard saying to Kenya Moore that she has guns for bitches like her. Now, the way this all got out was photographer Eric Robinson. He went ahead and tweeted that what he had just witnessed was perhaps the most devastating scene in Real Housewives history. And then Drew Sidora went ahead and doubled down on that by posting this tweet, which has now had social media in an uproar since Thursday evening. It seems like a lot is going on, but nobody's protecting Kenya Moore like Meg Thee Stallion said they would. Now, honestly, I don't think Kenya Moore needs any protecting because we all know that Kenya pull out the stick more has that thing for you if you want it. She got that clappy if you need it, okay? So I don't know, Brittany, you might want to watch, you better watch those G words, Brittany. You better watch those G words, okay? Oh my goodness, honey, I'm in my moo-moo talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta at 2 o'clock in the morning because what the hell happened down to the Kenya Moore hair spa. A part of me wants to go dig it. A part of me wants to dig and find out. But another part of me really wants to just be surprised and enjoy this season as a fan. And I also want to bring up something while Kenya Moore is pulling out the stick and letting it hit. Because on Happy Hour, we of course discussed the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and we have all had our opinions about the cast, who should be casted, who should not be cast. And you know, there was one cast member that I was heavily advocating for that nobody seemed to have wanted, but me. And you guys said a lot of things about her, and that was Ming Lee. So you mean to tell me that all of y'all thought that Ming Lee was hood, she was ghetto, she doesn't represent the brand, but someone allegedly telling somebody on camera that they got guns for bitches like them is, I don't know, you guys. I don't know, you guys. I don't know you guys. I keep saying I don't know you guys because I really, genuinely, truly, honestly do not know you guys. Again, this all happened at the Kenya Moore Hair Spa opening event where the girls were there. And you see the lineup that was there. Now that lineup does not include Drew Sidora, so a lot of people are thinking that Drew may actually be on the outs with the girls. And my thought process is, when it comes to Drew Sidora, I think that she is one of those type of people that nobody really gets along with to the point where that's like, that's my girl, Drew. It'd be really given like they tolerate Drew, and it's because they don't want to have to argue with her because it could be draining, or they just sidestep it. If you remember at Cynthia's party, season 13, season finale, everybody was annoyed at her, even her girls, Shamia and Portia, at that gift that she brought with the wig, and they had a limit and she didn't meet the limit. Season 13, she was also fighting with Kenya. Kenya went ahead and made up with her season 14 and 15. Now, I honestly feel like that was to placate her so someone else could deal with it because Kenya was tired of dealing with it. And of course, she famously didn't lie on Candy, and Candy was over her too. So it just really gives like one of those type of people who was like, okay, girl. So I don't know, but she was there at the event. And it said that she's arguing with the newbie Kelly. But just a whole lot to discuss, a whole lot to think about. You guys let me know what you think about this. What do you actually think happened? Also, let me know what you think about this girl allegedly, saying she's going to pull a gun out on it. Because I advocated for Ming Lee, because my thing is, just because someone is hood or ghetto or not the brand, does not mean they don't deserve an opportunity. But, I find it mighty funny that these are the girls that were picked over the girls that got passed over, like Akila and mean. And this is what we got, child. So I need y'all to be just as loud if you're gonna be loud about it, or give everybody a chance. I don't know. Hopefully, this rumor is not true, and there was no allegation. Excuse me, there was no actual a gun being pulled out or threat of a gun being pulled out. But like I said, these new girls, they seem a little thirsty, a little rowdy, rowdy about it. You know what I mean? So we don't know, but we'll find out soon enough as the Real Housewives hopefully hits airways this fall or early 2025. With that being said, this is No Chaser TV. Like, subscribe, comment, turn on the notification bells, and we'll see you soon.